Hey everybody, it's Ketsplay here with another Ketsplay video. We are here with Battlefield 5, the open beta, something that I was sort of going to let pass me by because I think a lot of people assume that the new Battlefield game is going to be top quality, but I noticed on YouTube and online that quite a few people have been a little confused by this beta and not blown away like they were expecting. So I thought I'd jump in while the open beta is still on. I've played for about 5 minutes so far last night just out of fear that the beta would close before I got a chance to see what it's all about. But I think we're still okay today, so we're going to jump into one of these events. I believe this Tides of War event is very similar to Battlefield 1, where you have that sort of story-driven multiplayer game mode. So we're going to jump into this and go from there. Similarly to Battlefield 1, I've noticed that they have these assignments you can complete. So currently I've got Forlorn Hope here, kill 15 enemies. Daily orders, which is very similar to Battlefield 1. Melee kills, kill a prone enemy. Special assignments as well, so if there's something that you wanted to particularly focus on for your class, then you can do that and get certain unlocks and rewards. So my first impressions last night when I was playing this was that it looks pretty much the same as Battlefield 1 in every way, apart from you have weapons, of course, from the Second World War, for example, the Sten British submachine gun. On here you've got an MP44 or the STG-44 assault rifle. So a lot of that is very similar apart from the weapons, which was the thing that I noticed. The combat runs very, very similarly, as you'll see. But the graphics do look very similar to Battlefield 1. I'm not sure if there have been that many updates. I'm not even sure that it looks that much more detailed than Battlefield 1, because in the later stages of those additional packs, they look really, really good. So I don't know where there's going to be action. I'll forewarn you, I'm not that good at this. But we'll jump in on one of my squad mates here. Medic, I think, is a pretty easy one, and we'll go from there.
Soldiers, capture and hold as many objectives as you can.
Oh, that's a good start. One small change that I've noticed here is this sort of skull icon. You could skip to revive in Battlefield 1, but it looks a little bit neater. Okay, so
objective Charlie.
I'm going to spawn on Alpha, have my wits about me. Okay, so in this building, so if I just wander over here for a second away from the combat, you'll notice it, I mean, it looks really similar to Battlefield 1.
Objective Dog has been lost.
That's not to say it doesn't look good. Ooh. Somebody's taking some pot shots. See if I can revive this guy.
I've got you, chum.
The revive system is a lot easier as a medic here. I haven't worked out if all the classes can revive, but you just run up to them and hold E rather than having to flick through your inventory to get your medical syringe and things.
We have taken objective Baker.
Shit, help someone.
Awesome. So that guy did not look like a medic, but he could pick me up. Or maybe he is. If in doubt, pull the trigger.
I'll fix you, soldier.
combat, as we've come to know with Battlefield games, is super slick, I have to say, even in this pre-release stage. And that's important to stress, this is not full release. So I believe you can capture from up here as well. Yeah. So last night I was coming down this train and there was a lot of combat going on here. It's a really nice dynamic to the map. Just it adds to that sort of vertical area. Oh, looks like I'm grabbing for something there.
Objective Able has been lost.
This'll fix you.
Surprised we didn't get sniped then.
Grenade out!
Good show. Objective Able taken.
Attack! We have the objective!
Objective Easy is lost.
There's more first aid. There you are. Too kind.
I mean, it does look really pretty, I have to say. But once again, I think Battlefield 1 looked just as good.
Objective Charlie has been lost.
So in my settings, I'm running on ultra everything. It seems to have a pretty stable frame rate. Not necessarily up to 60, but still pretty strong. Mid 50s. I've also adjusted the field of view to 90 from the standard 70, so just so you can see a little bit wider. I think it feels a bit more natural, and I have made the user interface a little bit
Good
smaller.
job. We have taken Objective Baker.
You got promoted 3 years.
Oh, I like that. That was a cool comment.
I can't go nowhere. Get him up.
That was cool. My teammate celebrating that I was promoted. I love that. So 5 self-heal. See a shadow.
Smoke going out!
Hello, old friend.
I think one addition from Battlefield 1 are these little comments that the characters make. That's really cool, I have to say. I like that a lot.
Tar soldier.
Sergeant's been got! I'll sort you, pal.
Oh god. Yeah. I like the way that you can look around when you're bleeding out here and you can sort of call out to particular people.
Someone! Medic! I'm dying!
It's nice that you can squad spawn that quickly as well. I like that. Makes it a little bit more slick. A little ramp.
The enemy are taking Objective Able.
God, you can swim like a beast in this.
Now lost Objective Able.
Good idea, poorly executed. Okay, so the medic package seems pretty standard. I don't know actually whether it makes that much difference if you are a medic or if you are another class as to whether you can revive, but I think you can only throw those packs if you are a medic. But I did notice you could, say at Alpha, you could pick up ammo from the boxes, so you don't necessarily need to have a support class to do that. Seems to be some action at Delta. Let's try this assault class. Nice particle effects. So this is what I was talking about here. You can pick up ammo. So pick up that. I don't know if now I have... I don't know if I could then throw that ammo pack or whether it's just mine to use myself. Same here, picking up health. Okay, so at the bottom there, it looks like I've got one bandage pack. So maybe I can self-heal. So that's something I think that's a bit different. You can keep that with you and then you can support yourself.
We have lost objective Baker, soldiers.
This immediate squad spawn's a nice feature actually because it means that you don't have the opportunity to go into the this deployment overview and actually not spawn with your squad mate. So it takes that away from you. He's under fire though. I'm going to go back there. Nice. Oh, this is sneaky.
Grenade going out!
Oh, god damn.
Know that we have lost objective easy.
Buggers have taken it! The objective!
We now have control of objective Able.
Ah.
We have now taken objective Baker.
Looking at trouble over there!
So you can spot with Q, and it put a little waypoint down. That was quite cool.
We've lost objective Able.
We need you to drop a supply canister at these coordinates. Your gear is coming soon, soldier.
We have now taken objective Dog.
Eyes up! Over there! Medic! Bleeding agony! Medic!
Alright, well, either that guy was just an ass or he couldn't actually pick me up. Because I thought that anybody could pick anybody up. Let's test it out. Let's see if one of our mates gets shot.
Objective Baker has been lost.
They've seized our objective!
objective able.
That's cool. So I picked up that healing kit, and that sorted me out. Oh, savage. I immediately felt exposed up there. That was not good. So there's still a sniper up in that top corner.
Alert! We are losing objective able.
There's a sniper up here somewhere.
How about this?
Thought I saw that.
Shit!
We've taken objective Charlie, soldiers.
We have the objective!
Oh, I like the
Be
dynamic
warned,
where they
objective easy has been lost. Be aware that objective Charlie has been lost.
I like the sounds of footsteps. Makes it sound quite eerie.
Charges rigged!
See if I can get rid of that barbed wire. That was neat that you could get rid of the barbed wire. I like that. So presumably as a sniper you could put that down to protect yourself.
Objective dog is ours.
Back to the fray. You'll get your reward in heaven.
Whoa.
Alive! Help!
Sweet.
Full of bins now? Properly placed.
So I wonder if I can... No, I can't. Can I? No. So that must be...
Trouble in this position!
It must be only the medics that can do that. Oh, there's a lot of recoil on this rifle.
Nice job. Objective Charlie is ours.
Look there! And enemy scout!
Don't have that much ammo left. Let's just see if I can get across here. Awesome. Don't know what that noise was.
We have now taken objective
We
Beta.
have the objective!
Watch over there!
Oh! You like that? Oh, they're gonna finish him off, surely. There we go. I like this squad. I should be with this squad.
Watch out! Over there!
On they come!
Sorry, I stole his kill there. Never mind. Well, That sandbag sure got it. I love the flak as well. That's a really nice touch.
With you all the way.
Oh, grenade. Sweet. I enjoy these as well. These sort of barricades. Can I?
Charges
Set.
set.
The objective and quit.
Where to where teammates have gone. Does that destroy it? It does. Nice. I like that. So does that mean that? Look at that, so I can build. That is so cool. Okay, that's new. I love that.
We are losing objective Charlie. Good show. We've taken objective easy.
I definitely thought he was going to have me then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what is going on here. So can you? No.
Objective
I mean-
Able is lost.
My body is not doing well there.
Objective Charlie is ours.
Oh, it's a doodle bug. Alright, I want to have a go at least one shot.
Objective Baker is ours.
So it's not quite as interactive as the Battlefield 1 artillery piece here. You don't see them actually feeding through the ammo and reloading properly. Nice feature though, like that. Alright, let's not mess around here.
That's the grenade.
We have now taken objective Baker.
I love a frantic firefight here. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
More ammunition, someone.
Ah, we won. No, that was cool. Yeah, I don't think our squad would have been the best. Okay, cool. So just like in Battlefield 1 and in previous sort of first-person shooter games, you're going to get level up in your weapon, in your class, and an overall rank. So we've gone up to rank 2, Assault 2, Medic 1, and that SCG 44 rank 2. And we did the target practice reward, which gives us 100 of something. Don't know what that means. I don't know what the points do. I assume that they go towards loot boxes and things like that. So guys, I'm going to continue playing this,
Down the first of their soldiers.
but I really hope that you enjoyed this first glimpse. To summarise really, at first I thought it was basically Battlefield 1 but with Second World War theme, and to a certain extent I think it still is. It's still the Battlefield core, especially in this conquest mode, what Battlefield does best. But the weapons are really smooth, combat is really slick. I love the way that you can revive. I love the more direct use of ammunition and health packs from those little stacks and boxes. Of course, you can collect those from enemies. You can have those passed by the different class members in your squads as well. I think that worked really nicely. The movement around the map seems very slick. The map, from what I've seen, of course, this is just one map that we've got on the open beta, but it works really nicely. A lot of paths through. With the assault class, you can build those fortifications. I don't think I've seen that in a Battlefield game before. I may be wrong. They may have added that into Battlefield 1, but it's new to me.
Breaker is ours.
And being able to destroy them and build them as well gives a real use of that, the TNT and dynamite. Love the way that you could use the barbed wire, so you could create the barbed wire if you're a sniper hiding behind lines. I thought that was really cool. And of course, the field artillery that we saw at the end with the half track. I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out, but I like that idea is bringing in the reinforcements. So I think this is actually pretty exciting. I don't know why people are hating on it so much, because to me it just seems like a classic Battlefield game, and they've just made it once again a little bit slicker. It'll be interesting to see on full release what the new maps are like, but from this point I think it'll be going on my wish list, that's for sure. So thank you guys for watching. If you've got any questions, pop down in the comments. I've only played this for what you've seen really, so I'm not going to be an expert in it by any means, but I hope you enjoyed. Please do drop a comment, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.